Welcome back to the Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM. We are having a fantastic time with Quan and the credit lady Maxine. If you haven't tuned in to the first segment of the show, you are in for a treat with this girl. I'm telling you. So she's really sharing some stories with us about maintaining credit, not being silly about your credit, and
not silly. Let's just be straight dumb.
Right, yeah, thank you. That was the one word I wanted to find. So I'm glad that you found that for me. And we're going to continue on because this story is just blowing my mind about buying a car at 28% interest, $90,000 of a down payment, and do not want to clear your credit up with only $500.
Yes. And as a personal, we've become friends over the since we been introduced, and I honestly I come from the heart. I feel that credit is always it's a solution. For people who are, if you can't rent an apartment, you can't open a cell phone, you don't have a bank account, you can't buy a car. Well, you can buy if you want to buy the Ferrari or the like Maserati.
Yeah.
But even in reality, people need to get real about their credit. And I really, I have a fun side, but I have a very serious side.
Right. Because what it is those hidden things that people
Yes.
don't see, right?
Yes.
So when you buy the car, this looks great to, that person you're riding in a $200,000 car.
Yes.
But on the other side is where, the relationships come in at, where we need to find out.
Yes.
The true character really shows when someone does something as silly as that.
Yes, because I was just imagining in my head, I said, wow, he looks good in that Maserati.
Absolutely.
And he's hot. Okay, he's
He
hot.
look good in the car, right. Yeah.
And the car's even hotter.
Don't tell him that.
He'll
Eagers.
go out and do
Yes.
something. Yeah.
His head that big.
Right.
Get out of the door.
But then the ladies that it's attractive to let's admit it today. We live in a society of materialistic
Of course, yeah.
credits, not credit savvy, but credit crazy spending savvy. And I think that I'm out there is because I see the good and the bad, and I'm kind of like the mediator
Right.
between. I'm trying to help them, and then I see the good and the bad, and all I can do is just give them my true opinions as a credit person.
Absolutely.
But it really comes down to their credit.
Because it does affect you and it bites you,
Oh
where
yes,
you don't really
it
want
will
to be
bite.
bitten.
It will bite you in the butt.
Right.
After a little while, not
After
too long.
some time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll set your butt on fire.
And the one crazy thing is it wears off so soon. When you're,
Yes.
when you buy a car and that amount, it feel good at first.
Oh, yes.
Right? But then it's like after a couple of months and you start thinking, I spent $90,000. And I'm
What's
know
the
what?
payment someone's
Actually, he called
Yeah,
me.
that's a good question.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, ladies. He called me. Was it a week or 2 weeks ago? I was traveling, on my own business, and he said, "Hey, Max, how much did you say it cost to fix my credit?" And I said $500, but for you, 1,000.
Oh my God, I know that's right.
'Cause
Since
you
you're
can afford the
spending- That's
Maserati.
That's right.
And-
And so someone is asking, what is his payment?
Yeah.
Which we did cover. It you said 3,500. Is it 6,000?
You know what? I saw it very briefly, but his payment was about $12,000 a month.
12,000.
Yes, 12,000. But he
takes
does
1
not
year to
own
pay
a
off.
home.
Yeah,
He
it
owns a
takes-
Maserati. He
Oh my
owns a
God.
Maserati estate, not a mansion. Not a mansion estate.
I love you, Maxine. I do. I love you. Oh my goodness, that was good. So the question that you have is, don't you almost have
auto insurance.
well, we can't. Okay.
will-
Yes.
I can't read that sentence, but I'm thinking it's linked together. Don't you almost
it's
have a plus
the
auto
auto
insurance?
insurance. So that's more than 12,000
Now, you know,
per month. The insurance.
Insurance is
so
going
The
much
much.
high.
you know,
Yeah, for that kind of
insurance.
car,
Thank you. That's a really
Yeah, that's a
great
good
guess.
question.
That good question.
Very smart.
The
Someone
smartest
over
thing
there.
that anybody should always be doing when you're buying a car, you must check your credit. I'm sorry. You must check your auto insurance
First.
premium first. But obviously, for the Maserati at that price, it's not an issue for them. Does that make sense? I'm
Well, it
assuming
is an issue.
it is an issue, but to them, in their eyes, it's not an issue.
They're living like in this whole different dream state
Yes,
world.
yes, and sometimes, you know, and he called me a few weeks ago and asked about, you know, how much does it cost, and he's like, holy shh, you know,
Oh, my goodness.
$500, that's a lot.
Come on.
And I'm
really?
like, really? You know,
Yeah.
and I tell him as it is, and I
Right.
love him as a friend, but you know what? You do your thing, and you know what? Next time, I wish him the best, and and you know, I'm jealous of him driving in a Maserati, you know.
We are. I mean, let me at least drive on the passenger
Yes,
side.
and as a
you
matter
know?
of fact, next time if you're watching me on Facebook, I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna sit in his Maserati
That's right.
and do a
Yes.
selfie,
Oh my God.
Do a selfie.
Oh my goodness.
and I'm gonna post it.
That's right. Make you look good.
That's right, and then say that I own it. It's my car.
That's right. So the last question that we have is, do you? We didn't get the whole sentence on that. So if you can restate your question because it's showing up incomplete. So, so the story about the
Louis
the
Vuitton?
handbag.
Oh gosh, oh, I actually this story is my own personal story.
I didn't expect that.
Ask your credit lady, experienced it myself.
Okay. Well, it's good to hear from that side.
I
too.
was, you know, do you repair, the question was,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
repair credit? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Don't know who the audience is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do. Actually, I work for Financial Education Services. I am a credit agent, and I am supposedly expert, but, you know, credit is so diverse, and it's not the numbers in general. And we were talking off air that, you know, a little bit about the credit side is that credit is your history, your payment, your debt to ratio, your habits, and what's reporting on your credit, who's reporting on your credit, how long has it been. I can write a book, and actually, you know what, I am right now working on a book.
Oh my.
And Augusta, I don't know if you're watching us, attorney Augusta Macy.
Wow, are you
She's
really?
also a guest here, and she's fabulous. And we're gonna have I think we're discussing that she's gonna join in because she's awesome on the law side.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
on
That'd
the
be a great
credit
idea.
side.
Just
Yes,
publish her
yes.
So
book.
is
Yeah.
he's he or she is asking, are you a therapist too?
Therapist. No, I'm not a therapist.
I think she wears multiple hats.
But I
Right.
wear multiple hats, and I love what I do, and I think that it comes from life experience, and I am also credit single. No, hardworking mom, and I also do real estate. So that's why I see a
wow.
lot of the
Oh.
spectrum. You see all
Absolutely.
sides of the views.
You are the mediator, like you're in
Yes.
between all of these different aspects.
Yes,
of
and you
credit
know
and
what?
problems people have in relationships.
Let's
Yes.
cool everybody down for a moment.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
we're on fire.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
we come back, we will have a hot topics for you guys over there.
Louis Vuitton.
The girls and
Yeah.
the girls.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely come back with more of this. I know you guys are really enjoying it. We love your questions. Keep them coming in, and maybe we'll have a surprise coming up for one of the questions for you
Yes.
that's joining in. So don't go away. We'll be right back.